Oh my god. Hey everybody, welcome back to the b-ball court. Get ready to get dunked on. God, the internet sure has gotten horny, hasn't it? And like, that isn't to say it hasn't always been somewhat horny. I mean, everyone has their own story of, browsing the internet looking for like Mythbusters videos or something, and you go one Google search too far and oh fuck, there it is, right there, staring you in the face, ruining your childhood and making you a little more curious than you expected. Well, anyway, I feel like you were previously able to hop onto Twitter or Reddit without seeing a bunch of teenagers waving their dicks around in righteous indignation because somebody took down their favorite big titty anime GF Skyrim mod pack. But nowadays, it's like I can't even go onto the popular tab of Reddit without stumbling onto some community with hundreds of thousands of members all jerking off in unison to some B-list TV actress. Like, guys, I get it, we're all horny, you don't have to make a fucking community out of it. All that being said, I feel like we've reached a fever pitch. I mean, I don't have to tell you about how anything and everything has now become a front on the culture war. So if you haven't heard, they're making a new Space Jam movie, and I think it's about time too. The first Space Jam really dove headfirst into a brutal deconstruction of our capitalist culture. Unflinchingly, it used Bugs Bunny as an extended metaphor for how those on the bottom of the economic totem pole will forever be held down by these expectations of a luxurious way of life that they could never be expected. No, I'm kidding. Obviously, it was a commercial for Air Jordans that was allowed to go on for an hour and 40 minutes for some reason. Oh, it was fun. It was stupid, but it was fun. It was like the poster child for 90s nostalgia, or, it's in all the starter packs right next to Surge. And if you remember anything from that first Space Jam, it's probably that weird scene where Michael Jordan's arms stretch like he's fucking Reed Richards or Mr. Elastic or something. Body horror gave me nightmares. Ugh. But also, probably, Lola Bunny, the progenitor god and patron saint of furries. I mean, this character spawned a generation of furries, without a doubt. I mean, this is like peak 90s over-sexualization. And this isn't just like character design choices. Like, clearly the movie wants you to be turned on by this rabbit. They go out of their way to sexualize the rabbit. I don't understand. Like, look at these shots. The movie is openly inviting you to be turned on by a fucking rabbit in a movie made for actual babies. Which, is fucking weird. This is like the Kim Kardashian Carl's Jr. ad where they want you to try to be hungry and turned on at the same time. Which, I normally am, but I feel like most people my age, upon reflection of Space Jam, were pretty much on the same page that the Lola Bunny stuff was a bit much and a little bit weird. Basically, like, I don't know anybody who enjoyed this stuff or this character unironically. Like, we could all see this for what it was the furry bait weirdness that made up the god-awful weird package that was the first Space Jam. That first Space Jam, it was weird, and I feel like everybody kind of came to the same consensus that all the weird shit was what made it fun. Now that they're making a sequel, and we've had about 24 years to think about what we've done, I feel like the decision to change Lola's design isn't all that unwarranted. They're changing her design from this to this, which I think is completely fair. Our children's cartoon character basketball movie doesn't really need a character whose body proportions would be unrealistic for a human woman, let alone a rabbit. That sentiment, however, was not shared by the rest of the internet. Here's a couple of choice sentiments I found while perusing the reactions to this move. And no sale from me. If the director is virtue signaling like this early into things, the movie is gonna be shit. Yeah, real nice message to send out to the ladies, so they can either only be sexy or strong, not both. Way to pigeonhole, fam. Sorry. Her sexuality is power. She can literally paralyze men just by existing, and she's good at basketball too. Lola Bunny was pretty strong in the original though. She was just sexy by kids movie bunny girl standards. Aren't these guys literally just covering women exactly out of the Bronze Age Middle Eastern logic and a never-ending anti-sexual arms race against the fact that men will sexualize anything? Strong, you say? I think most men can sexualize that in a straight way and both hands tied behind their back. Is that even a challenge? And that's how you get a society with women as second-class citizens, separate everything for men and women wearing trash bags in the desert. Oh. So they're basically saying that full-bodied women are sluts and small boyish-looking women are strong? Wow, such body shaming. Do these idiots even know what they're saying? My favorite part is this guy making fun of one of the commenters because they're fucking complaining about a sexy rabbit and he got banned. For what? And then somebody else called the mod a pussy for banning that guy and then he got banned. Because of a rabbit. You know, the funniest part about all of this was that the character was redesigned like 10 years ago. Back in 2011, the Looney Tunes show completely changed Lola's design to look like this. You know, more like a cartoon bunny and less like fucking Farrah Fawcett. So what's the problem then that this character isn't being re-sexualized for the kids' basketball movie? Well, kinda. A lot of it's just chuds trying to fuel the flames of their culture war, where those goddamn liberals won't stop till they've taken everything gross and inappropriate from my childhood and made it accessible and less embarrassing. But I think the biggest problem here is just how aggressively horny the internet is, and defensive about it too. Like, guys, the Rule 34 artists are gonna make her proportions whatever you want. Just fucking chill out. Watch the movie, or don't. Just stop whining about the rabbit titties, for the love of God!
Hey guys, thanks for watching the video. It is several months later, but if you like this, I'd appreciate it if you give it a like and subscribe to my channel so that hopefully in an amount of time later you'll get another one of these videos. Thank you.